I fell in love with art when I was a kid, when my dad friend used to get me materials, art materials. We do call him Baba Ere Banda. And special thanks to my dad, who stood by me financially. I finished my OND at Yoruba campus, Adesokan Polytechnic. I fell in love with sculpture during my OND because I used to score first in my sculpture, both sculpture and ceramics. I'm good in clay work. Before I went for my industrial training, IT, at University Studio of Art, where I learned carving. Art to me is great because I think outside the box. Because they do call us, we artists, a crazy fellow, because we see what layman cannot see. What inspired me about the Agbada, because I want to carve a figure, stylized figure before. I was inspired by my project supervisor, Dr. Ndubisi, who told me to carve Agbada. He said to me, I should carve something unique. I've even not carved the leaf work before, but she told me to carve something unique. I don't know whether this will go viral, but I just carved Agbada. I was inspired by many sculptors, many carvers. I was inspired by Mr. Bumi Babatunde, Mr. Mi Fakeye, traditional carver. I was inspired by Boma Jojim. I'm looking up to them. My hobbies are football, and I like to draw. Drawing, I love drawing very well. Before the Agbada that go viral, I work on all mediums. I work on metal, I work on clay, but I love carving. I've done a lot of works before. My works I've exhibited in galleries. Before I started this carving of Agbada, I make some sketches, and I go through some maquettes. This is the maquette of the work. Maquette in art is like a small version of what is going to guide you on the big works. And I use 1 week for this maquette. Why I use almost 1 month and a half for my final year, for my big project. These are 6 pieces of wood, making the Agbada. I join it together. I use dowels and biscuits for the joining. For the joining of the Agbada. I use narrates. This is a gum we use for wood. We gum it together. When I posted the work on Facebook, people start sharing. One guy, LM's George, now posted the work on Twitter. The work now go viral. Josh, a friend of mine, now called me, Baba, your work don't go viral. Send me more process. So I sent all the process of the wood carving Agbada to Josh. Now they posted the work. People now start sharing. What I'll be liking to do in the future is I'm going to explore more on Agbada.